Do you feel overwhelmed by social obligations and going out to meet people all the time to eat, and you're so worried about your health and your weight? Well, I have got your back, people, because guess what? This is my next episode of Friday Eve, the most coveted night of the week. And you are going to want to stay to the end of this video because in a short period of time, you are going to be a dining out pro, because dining out should be fun and not have the stress of it ruining your health and coming back and waking up the next day and being like, oh my goodness, what did I just do? I guess I'll start my diet on Monday. I am Bonni London, and after overcoming my own weight and health struggles, it is my mission to empower you with simple but practical tips so that you can maintain your weight and your health so that you can enjoy your best life. Because again, dining out and socializing with your friends and family should be fun. So where are we going today? We are going to a seafood restaurant, which is of course not one of the scarier options out there. Nonetheless, there are things to consider. So first, let's look at their appetizers. Okay, I am just going to mosey on down here to the ones that I am going to suggest, such as the coconut curry mussels. I actually have had this exact appetizer at this exact restaurant, eggplant rollatini, and I will say, yes, it is delicious. Okay, then I am not sure what this one is here, but tuna poke would be a good one. Now, just so you notice, if we are staying with lower carbohydrates, which is my suggestion for most people, unless you have just run your half marathon today, this is what I am going to suggest. Of course, it's easier to add in if you wanted the Yukon gold potatoes with your Rockefeller shrimp. It does sound pretty good, but you get the idea. But next we're going on to salads, which should be okay. However, I will warn you. Again, I do not know this restaurant, but I would find out if they use olive oil, make their own dressings, or instead of doing any of that, a lot of times, especially if you're in a group of people, you don't want to make a whole story. I just say, bring it to me on the side and then olive oil and vinegar, okay? And then we have some soups here. Again, if you don't have any issues with dairy, I think either of these could be okay. I would say the lobster bisque or the gazpacho, okay? All right, next we're going on to the entrees, which at a seafood place, I really feel there is plenty of options here. And all of these are fantastic because they don't have any starchy sides with them at all. Now, there are some options there, but most places are really able to exchange it for whatever vegetable is there, and or getting a salad instead of whatever the starch is. But most of these don't even have it. So it's not going to be a problem. So, okay, this is one of my favorites right here. Now, I am not familiar with Yukon gold potatoes and, scallops Rockefeller, but I would say I am an open-minded person and I would try that. Then we got the filet mignon, which is one of my favorites. Salmon, we're going to go right past to this one here. Again, the main thing here is maybe we can switch out the potatoes for something else, or we're going to share it with someone. Then we got sesame crusted tuna. Fantastic. And as always, the fresh catch of the day. Okay, I'm not looking at the lower section of the menu. You know what's there. I know what's there. And we don't need to look at it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to be satisfied because we got appetizer, salad. I mean, this is a 3-course meal. This is fine. And once again, if you are going to indulge in alcohol, my suggestion is this: no sugar, so that means no tonic, no fruity tooty mixers, no cranberry juice, orange juice. You get the idea. So if you're going to stick with some hard alcohol, straight vodka, lemon, or tequila, again, I am not trying to tell people to drink alcohol, but I know people do, so I'm trying to make better options. But then it can increase your appetite. So I suggest that you pair it with your salad or with your appetizer would be the best way to do it. And then you know what we're going to do after dinner? We're going to take a walk down the street and move our butts. I'm not talking exercise here. I'm just talking moving for a few minutes. And that's it. Well, if you have found this helpful and you are ready to go out this weekend, I would love to hear in the comments how you use any of my suggestions and navigating your weekend plans. So thank you again. And listen, I have prepared a dining out cheat guide that is free in the description below, so you can have your own handout of how to navigate any restaurant with all of the rules laid out for you. Okay? All right. Thank you, and I will see you on next Friday Eve.